business. Thank you so much. You made this a special day. And we're going to start this very quick ceremony with, as we should start every ceremony, with a pledge to our flag. And if you would lead us, sir. To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic in which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And thank you for reminding us of the men and women that fought for our country to make sure that it is the country that we love and respect today. Thank you. For everyone at the fair, I want to welcome you to the Longwood Fair. It's been a while. We had to cancel it last year because of the pandemic, but I am so glad that we're back today. I'm Ed Romaine, the Brookhaven Town Supervisor, and I am joined with Michael Laguercio, who is our Town Councilman for this area, Jane Bonner, who's the Councilwoman for the North Shore, and our Assemblyman. I'm going to start with our Assemblyman. Would you like to say a few words, sir? And introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Joe DeStefano. I'm the Assemblyman in the 3rd Assembly District, which covers the Longwood Estate area. I want to thank you and also our men and women that fight for us every single day so that we can enjoy the freedoms that we have in this country. Without you, none of this would happen. And I'm so appreciative on behalf of the state of New York for having you here and enjoying this beautiful day, because it's been a long time in coming and we're glad to be here. So thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Boy, didn't we get a great day for the Longwood Fair. Awesome day. Skipped a year because of the pandemic. We came back, you all came back bigger, better, stronger. Couldn't ask for a more perfect day to celebrate this great country and the Longwood community. Thank you all for coming.
Hey everyone, and welcome to beautiful Ridge. Thank you for being here today. You know, this is so exciting for myself and my colleagues on the town board that we were able to bring this back. So I thank all of the members of the board for working so hard, and all of our Parks Department, and thank you. Town staff, everyone who had a hand in this, my staff over here. So thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy, be safe, and God bless America.
Good man. It's the pickle lady or something. Wait a minute, who's the apple pies? Oh, shit. Wow. You said you'd be able to smoke. Birds on it.
A lot of people feed. Gotta feed the whole regiment.
You get one little piece. Regiment.
This is the whole 3rd New York regiment.
Wing of them. So,
times are tough. Battle conditions.
any baby peas or something? Mashed potato?
I was so it was just getting started back then.
Oh.
Yeah. Welcome to the Brookhaven County Country Festival.
So you know how I always say about the von Steuben method is the kind of quick and dirty, just put the
Oh! There you go, Patrick's. There we go. Good boy. Oh, no, no. No, the horse. Woke up on the wrong side of the fence. This bird. Oh, picture. Come on, pal. Oh.
Look over here, I got a cookie for you. Oh wow, that's a beautiful one, babe. Don't get a camera. Not like you put it on the side. Actually take it off for you, but then that's right.
Oh, maybe this boot.
What you holding out there for? Caught in slow motion, what a dash to the door. The flame from your stage has now spread to the floor. You gave all you had, why won't you give more? The more that you give, the more that you will take. To the thin line beyond which really can fade. Fire, fire on a mountain. 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 Fire on a mountain. Got on a town on a boat and went to the southern island, sailing to reach before following sea. She was making for the tread on the outside, and then down here road to Papa Bay. Off the way lies ahead, lies a Marquesa. You got 80 feet of a waterline, nicely back away. In a nosy bar in Avalon, I heard a musket. But on the midnight watch, I realized why trust you ran away. Hey, think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. Whatever on you and me, can I be forgotten? 'cause the truth you might be running from is so small. That's as big as a promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship, all the flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many I've been wrong before, and I'll be there again. I don't have any answers, my friend, just a pile of old questions. The memory left me here in the field of opportunity. It's plowing time again. I'm going back to my house, but I'm not going now. It's too early to be leaving here somehow. Let me bore you with this story, how my lover left me down, while I borrowed seeds of sadness from the ground. In the field of opportunity, it's plowing time again. There ain't no you holding out there for? Caught in slow motion, what a dash to the door. The flame from your stage has now spread to the floor. You gave all you had, why won't you give more? The more that you give, the more that you will take. To the thin line beyond which really can fade. Fire, fire on a mountain. 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 Fire on a mountain. Southern island, setting a reach before following sea. She was making for the tread on the outside, and down here road to Papa Bay. Off the way lies a head, lies a Marquesa. You got 80 feet of a water line, nicely back away in the nosy bar in Avalon, I heard a musket. But on the midnight watch, I realized why trust you ran away. Hey, think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. Whatever on you will be, can I be forgotten? Yeah. I have been around this world looking for a woman, girl. No, she will, no, she will, who knows love can endure. And you know well, and you know when you see the southern coast for the first time, understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might be running from is so small, it's as big as a promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you, tied with a silver chain. I have my ship, all the flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many on this prison, babe, and the sheriff's on my trail.
Have you seen that? Really? Oh, please, that's like, I haven't seen it since I was 16 years old. What is
Oh no. Oh. There's a man down. Horse. I follow a lot of the old stars
Forward. Fire when you're ready.
Yes. Have a great day.
Set first platoon. Forward. Got my head off. Ready. Company. Hey. Fire.
got him.
Let's go! Let's go!
And he's turning every once in a while. Maybe 15 minutes or something. Try it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3rd New York. We just stepped into 1775. We were a unit that was raised on the east end of Long Island here. Our enlistment was only short. 1775, we enlisted. Halfway through, we unlisted. In other words, we served our commitment and the unit was broken up. But we were raised out here in the east end of Long Island. We have a cannon here. It's a small cannon. It's only a pound-and-a-half cannon. It's not a siege cannon. It's used for harassment.
I'm busy.
We have to remember, this warfare at this time, the musket was the primary weapon. The musket can fire out about 100 yards. A cannon can fire out to about 400 yards. And since this was called linear warfare, that meaning everybody stood up in a straight line and they all marched forward. The musket could reach out to 100 yards, but that was in the dirt at your feet, 100 yards. The cannon, however, could reach out to 400. So the way the warfare was conducted, the cannon would fire at 400 yards, 300 yards, and we would try to break the ranks of the British, discourage them, scare them off, send them scurrying. And we'd keep firing the cannon until they got within 200 yards. And once they got within 100 yards, the cannon was retired. And the muskets would take up the battle now, because you remember, the muskets would reach out to 100 yards. So they would fire the muskets down 75, 50 yards, and at 25 yards, they would stop the muskets. They would fix bayonets. You know why? Because a guy running at you with a bayonet can cover that 25 yards quicker than you can load and fire your musket at him. So that's the warfare we're up against. It's all heinous. None of it's good. But that was the technology at the time. We're going to run through a dry fire, and then we're going to fire this a couple more times, live fire. By live, I mean we're going to shoot gunpowder, but we're not going to fire a projectile out of it.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
How accurate are the muskets?
Not accurate at all.
Terrible.
They're a smooth bore. There's a saying that came out of this time period, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, which is true. Because the ball that goes in the musket is loose, so when you fire the gun, it sort of careens its way down the barrel until it hits the end of the barrel. If it hits the top of the barrel, it's going to go into the dirt. If it hits the right-hand side of the barrel, it's going to go left.
So nobody practiced target
And you see this thing on the end of the musket here. This is always interesting. Can I borrow that? You see this thing right here? Everybody thinks that's a sight. It's not. It's the lug for the bayonet so it wouldn't fall off the gun. There's no sight. So you just point this gun. You don't aim it. That's why everybody fired at the same time, because I'd be shooting it, looking at you, and my bullet might go over there. You know? So accuracy with this.
Hold on.
Reach down in the can to make sure there's no foreign objects in there. It's very important. I'll explain it as we go on. Swab cannon. So he's going to swab the cannon and make sure there's no coals or embers from the last shot that was fired. The next command would be advance cartridge. The powder monkey would run up, hand the ram man the cartridge. The next command would be load cannon, ram cannon. What we call prick and prime. And since the cannon works just like the musket, there's a hole in the back of the cannon, and she's going to prick a hole in the bag of gunpowder and put a quill in there. And the quill is just what it sounds like. It was a feather that the top was cut off. And the bottom was cut off, and they filled it with gunpowder, and they stuck it in the hole. They gave it a nice big target. 5, get it! Head in, good! Load, cannon! Ram, cannon! Frickin' prime! Have a care! Hey, ready? Give! Fire! Oh!
Now you're in trouble. Now the British come crashing down. It's all over.
Hang back. That's what I got.
That's hang fire, right?
Hang back.
There's a hang fire.
That's it.
Same thing.
Keith used to be in the Revolution.
It might have been.
Oh, jeez. You never know, might go off. You never know.
Boom.
You want to mess with it. Oh.
A lot of problems.
Yeah, look at it.
Hey, ready? Give!
We're ready.
Fire! Work, cannon! This is interesting. This is a foil. We wrap our gunpowder in foil now. It's a safety precaution. They didn't do this then. We do it so it won't air and spark and ignite this thing. They would have used linen. They would have made a little linen bag, and they would have packed that bag with gunpowder. That would have gone down the barrel. So the worm is so important to pull that linen bag out, because that's now.
The faces are good.
Yeah, almost.
Oh, jeez.
Come on, ready?
I won't go nowhere near them.
Oh, get it!
Oh, there's the Bizarre 4.
Oh, cannon! Prick a prize!
Prick that crown there. Prick him.
Have a care, big. Ready? Give! Fire! Work, cannon!
Okay. That's an email. Okay. He walks kind of looks like a duck or something.
Oh, they spark your mouth.
Oh, he ran out. The old spark out.
Now, if you were in battle, you got problems.
That right.
Hold on, the enemy. Wait a minute.
Well, I'm sure they will have their own problems, probably.
Oh, get it!
Oh. Yeah, one more time.
Yeah, get it! Prick and prime.
Nope. Prick and prime.
Have a care, Meg. Ready? And fire!
The pie judges are having their last taste of the pie before they make their final decision on which is the best pie at the fair.
Well done, everybody. All right, tally up. Johnny up. Get up. You're right. You should be doing it. You're
Johnny up.
Ready? All right. So starting with most beautiful and most beautiful is this one.
There we go.
And I'll take the other. There you go.
All right, now winner for most beautiful pie. Number 1, Lattice pie.
Number 1, the lattice wins the most beautiful pie.
Where's the most beautiful?
Wow.
Number 1, can come claim this.
Well, I said that afterwards. Yeah.
There you go. Congratulations.
Nice.
All right. Third place.
Number 1.
Third place for the best apple pie is pie number 3.
Three. Where's
That's
pie
your
number
choice.
3?
No, mine was 5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And pie number 3.
Nice.
Boy, I'll tell you.
This is pie number 3.
Wow.
Pie number 3. All right, second place.
Second place for flavor and everything else was pie number 1.
Number 1, wow.
Pie number 1.
Number 1 takes the old classic, yeah.
Well, we'll see. It's number 2.
The lattice.
Well, I like the lattice.
Lattice has won 2 awards so far. There you go.
Right, well, this is it.
Well, I won't spoil it. Pie number 1, best overall apple pie. Number 5.
What? Number 5, Bill. What I tell you? What I tell you? I can tell I have the.
Congratulations!
Nice. Beautiful.
Look at it.
And here's pie number 5.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's it.
Awesome pie.
I want to taste it.
And this concludes the pie contest for 2021.
I ate the whole thing. I was watching.